What's going on, guys? And welcome back to Season 4 of the Jurassic World Evolution 2 Sanctuary Park. In today's season, we're going to have some new different things while keeping it kind of the same. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to do the same thing, give like creatures 25% chances of getting certain traits. Saying that, I should probably enable that real quick. There we go. So yeah, we're going to do the same thing, except I will be excluding 3 certain dinosaurs. You know, the hyper-aggressive hybrids, Indominus Rex, Indoraptor, and Scorpius Rex, they will not be appearing on this wheel at all. But we will have other hybrids like Spinoraptor, Spinoceratops, Stegoceratops, and Ankylodocus. Those actually can appear, while the other 3 that I mentioned can't. So, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to release 6 herbivores and 4 carnivores. So we'll have 10 species altogether, and we'll alternate between the 2 hatcheries. And if you find yourself enjoying this series and want more videos like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. We're so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers on the channel, and it would really mean a lot to me if we were to reach that goal. So press that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get started. Alright, welcome to the spin wheel once again. We have all the herbivores lined up. What is our first herbivore going to be? It'd be nice if it was a herbivore that wasn't picked yet. Saying that though, Mamenchisaurus. Ah, damn it! We were so close. Okay, that's hatchery 2. Let's go to hatchery 1. Additional bays, accelerated growth. There we go. We'll go into here, Maiasaura, and then we'll just... I think it's this is the second time it was the first dinosaur since whatever, I guess. Alright, Maiasaura. So what have we got? Resilient, skittish and long-lived, defensive, skittish, humble and resilient, skittish, social, tolerant, long-lived, and small appetite. Let's go. Alright, let's release Maiasaura. The one in the middle kind of looks smaller than the other 2, for some reason. I feel like Maiasaura is overhated in this game. A lot of people don't like the Maiasaura, but I kind of do. It's got a cool, it's got a cool design, in my opinion. I mean, it's not top 10 worthy, but it's pretty cool. Alright, let's move on to herbivore number 2, which will be over here. Alright, what is our second herbivore going to be? Nasutoceratops, okay. I'm pretty sure that was in... I think it was Season 1 or Season 2, I'm not sure. It was one of them anyway. So let's modify the genome. There we go. Nasutoceratops, we've got humble and quenched, social and small appetite, defensive, long-lived and fit, defensive, quenched and small appetite, and defensive, humble, long-lived, fit, and small appetite. Alright. We got Nasutoceratops being thrown in. Our first ceratopsian. Let's go. Nasutoceratops is another cool-looking creature. It's got an improvement since Jurassic World Evolution 1. Alright. That's herbivore number 2 done. Let's move on to... herbivore number 3. Alright, our third herbivore of the episode is... Chunkingosaurus. It just missed Crichtonsaurus. Alright, so Chunkingosaurus, let's filter that to herbivores so we know. Chunkingosaurus, let's go. So we'll throw that in, randomize that. Alright, let's go. Let's add that in. We've got long-lived and fit, fit and small appetite, defensive, strong, humble, and small appetite, and one with 8 traits. Okay. Defensive, social, tolerant, humble, resilient, fit, quenched, small appetite. There we go. So Chunkingosaurus is being thrown in. That's our third herbivore. Chunkingosaurus. Ah, that one's floating in the air. Wonderful. It'll probably snap to the ground as soon as the gate closes, I would imagine. Are you gonna do it? Any minute now. You're walking on... There you go. Alright. That is herbivore number 3 done. Let's move on to herbivore number 4. Herbivore number 4. What will it be? Another stegosaur. Okay, Wuerosaurus. So far, we haven't had a single herbivore that we didn't pick yet. Like, when's Deinonychirus gonna get his shot? Or Corythosaurus. I don't think Corythosaurus was ever in it. Maybe it was in Season 1. I'm not sure. Alright, Wuerosaurus. All the way down here. Let's go. Wuerosaurus. They'll probably compete with the Nasudos, it looks like. Yeah, they probably will compete with them. So what do we got? No traits, defensive, small appetite, strong, social, long-lived, and fit. Defensive, resilient, fit, and quenched. And defensive, docile, resilient, long-lived, and quenched. We'll put Wuerosaurus in here. So far, we've got 3 armored herbivores and only 1 hadrosaur so far. Let's release the Wuerosaurus. Alright, so that's herbivore number 4 done. Let's move on to herbivore number 5. Alright, herbivore number 5. What will it be? Oh, good lord. Stegosaurus, okay. Alright, Stegosaurus. We haven't seen them since Season 2, I think. So we're going to go ahead and randomize that. What do we got? We got one with 6 traits. Oh, we got the Lost World one. Small appetite, defensive, tolerant, and humble. Strong, resilient, and long-lived. Skittish, tolerant, quenched, and small appetite. Strong, skittish, social, and resilient. And defensive, strong, aggressive, skittish, tolerant, and long-lived. Alright. So we'll throw Stegosaurus in here. It should take a little bit longer since they're larger herbivores. Alright, Stegosaurus, let's go. So these will probably be our top herbivores that can fight back anyway. Imagine we get Triceratops for the 6th one. Alright. Looks like we did get a Jurassic World one, but most of them are Lost World Stegosaurs, it looks like. Alright, so that's herbivore number 5. Let's move on to herbivore number 6. And the 6th and final herbivore of the episode is... Centausaurus. Okay. Alright, let's go with Centausaurus. That'll be over here. Alright, let's throw them in. So we've got 3 Stegosaurs, 2 Ceratopsians, or 1 Ceratopsian and 2 Hadrosaurs. What a great start. Alright, so that's all the herbivores done. Now we can finally move on to the carnivores. So let me go all the way up here. I could just use the arrow, but whatever. Alright, and our first carnivore for the episode is... Okay, Changosaurus, alright. Something that can at least put up a good fight. So let's filter that to carnivore and piscivore. So Changosaurus will be right over here. Let's modify the genome, make sure these guys... And we'll release 3 of them. That's what we'll do. Like I said, if it's like a small-sized carnivore, we'll put in every single one of them because they're like more pack hunters than anything else. And if we like have medium-sized carnivores, we'll put like 2 or 3 of them, depending on how big they are. And then for the apexes, either just the 1 or 2 of them. Alright, let's see what we got. Aggressive and fit, defensive, strong, and quenched, tolerant, nocturnal, and quenched, and aggressive, nocturnal, long-lived, and quenched. So we'll go with this guy, and I guess this guy. Alright, let's release the Changosaurs. A medium-sized carnivore to start us off. And a small Tyrannosaur. Compared to T-Rex, anyway. Alright, so that's Changosaurus done. Let's move on to carnivore number 2. Alright, our second carnivore of the episode is Cryolophosaurus. Okay, once again, since they're, probably a bit smaller, we'll probably release all 4 of them. Yeah, Cryolophosaurus can go in here. Another medium-sized carnivore. There we go. Cryolophosaurus is being added in. Hopefully we get like a large-ish carnivore for one of them. Anyway. Alright, so what do we got? Small appetite, strong, humble, and fit. Aggressive, social, tolerant, and quenched. And then social, humble, resilient, long-lived, and small appetite. For these guys, we'll get... we'll get you, and you. We'll get 3 of them. 3 of them will be great. Yeah, it's getting a little bit busy. I mean, not too busy. What we could do... I got it. What we could do is add some incubators over here. This way here, we've got... carnivores. And we'll alternate between the 2 of them each episode. That's what we'll do. Yeah, that's exactly what we'll do. I'll get to the Cryolophosaurs in a minute. I just need to do this real quick. And then we'll do the same thing for this one. Additional bays and accelerated growth. So then we'll have dinosaurs forming on the sides as well. Alright. Let's release the Cryolophosaurs. Alright, so that is carnivore number 2. Let's move on to carnivore number 3. Our third carnivore of the episode is... finally, an original, never-before-seen one. Moros intrepidus. Okay. Now, this should be interesting because they're tiny carnivores, so they won't be able to eat whatever because very tiny and they can't really do much against the giant herbivores. I don't know how this is going to work. Strong and skittish, long-lived and quenched. Aggressive, skittish, docile, humble, and long-lived. Tolerant, humble, long-lived, and small appetite. Defensive, strong, aggressive, tolerant, and humble. And then we've got one with 8 traits. Defensive, strong, skittish, social, resilient, long-lived, quenched, and small appetite. We'll put all 6 of them in here. So the only other carnivore that's really here is Changosaurus. So I guess the Moros intrepidus could live off of whatever the Changosaurs end up killing. Yeah. Alright, so Moros intrepidus, let's go. Relatively small carnivores. Alright, so now we have carnivore number 3 done. Let's move on to carnivore number 4. Alright, our final carnivore of the episode is... wait, hold on, maybe. Okay, good, Coelophysis. Alright, I thought it was going to be Compsognathus. I'm like, really? Again? But yeah, Coelophysis, we haven't seen that since Season 1. So we'll go ahead and put that in. I don't think these guys can really do much. Really. Again, they'll probably have to rely on the, what the other carnivores, the Cryolophosaurs, to try and do whatever. I wasn't even paying attention to their traits, so I'm sorry. Let's release all 10 of them. Let's go. So 2 small carnivores and 2 medium carnivores. Alright, now let me go ahead and turn everything off. You know what? We'll add 2 more herbivores and 2 more carnivores. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have 1 for each of these sides. Alright, screw it. Let's do it. Alright, carnivore number 5 is... Concavinator again. Okay, when will Deinonychus ever get its chance? Alright, so Concavinator should be next to... Yep, there you go. Defensive, social, and small appetite. And defensive, strong, aggressive, social, and fit. We'll put both of them in here. And then we got social and defensive. And we'll put a defensive one in. Why not? Go on in. Concavinator's ready. Let's go. They'll probably have to compete with the Changosaurs, but it's fine. And then we'll release the third one. I wish these guys weren't so loud when they roared. Alright, so that's carnivore number 5. Let's move on to carnivore number 6. All right, and our 6th and final carnivore of the episode is Deinonychus. Okay, Deinonychus finally gets its chance. Finally gets its moment to shine. All right, let's go. The tadpole-looking raptors and whatever. There we go. Deinonychus. We'll put all 6 of them in simply because they're pack hunters. We got no traits, small appetite, strong, resilient, and fit, social and small appetite, and resilient, fit, quenched, and small appetite. All right. We'll add all 6 of them in. And then we'll put in the last 2 herbivores, and then we'll be good to go. So hopefully we'll fill this up a little bit. Anyway. All right, Deinonychus, let's go. So for this series, we'll have 8 herbivores and 6 carnivores. All right, so that's every single carnivore. Let's move on to the last 2 herbivores. All right, herbivore number 7 is Ankylosaurus. Okay, we'll add that in. So let's filter that to herbivore. There we go. Ankylosaurus is being added in. All right, so what do we got? We have a bumpy. Skittish and tolerant. Social, nocturnal, and resilient. A Jurassic Park 3 one. And we've got Sonoran Desert. Defensive, strong, skittish, and long-lived. We'll throw those 3 in. All right, let's release the Ankylosaurus. Let's go. There's the bumpy. And then I think the Jurassic Park 3 one's in the back somewhere. Yep, there it is. Alright. So that's herbivore number 7. Let's move on to herbivore number 8. Alright, our 8th and final herbivore of the episode is... Please stop, please stop, please stop. Thank you! Finally, Deinocheirus gets its shot. Let's go. We'll put all 4 of them in. Let's go. Deinocheirus, come on. This will be our final herbivore of the episode. And then we can see them in action. So what do we got? Quenched, social and resilient, defensive and skittish, strong, tolerant, and fit. Alright. We'll put all 4 of them in. There we go. Let's release the Deinocheirus. Its first appearance. Alright, so that's every single dinosaur. Now we can start it for real this time. Alright. Now we've got the sanctuary being filled as of right now. Hopefully it doesn't get too chaotic, but we'll have to see what happens here. Already we've got a fight between 2 Coelophysis. Probably fighting for dominance, I would imagine. We got a fight between a Wuerosaurus and a Cryolophosaurus. Let's go. And we've got another fight between a Changosaurus and a Stegosaurus. Okay. We'll have to see what happens here. Another Stegosaurus is fighting a Changosaurus. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. They're doing a little dance. It's not looking too good for the Changosaurus. They're calling it off. Yeah, the carnivores are already struggling. We've got 2 Nasutoceratops duking it out in the background. We got a fight between 2 Stegosaurs in the background. They're just looking for alpha dominance. Yeah, this one's the alpha. Not looking too good for this one, though. The poor little Chunkingosaurs are running away. Yeah, they don't like the Stegosaurs. We'll have to see what happens with the Deinonychus and whatever. Oh, we got 2 Deinonychus fighting. Or 2 Deinocheirus fighting, even. Sorry. And 2 Ankylosaurs duking it out. The Deinonychus will probably get hungry at some point, so they'll probably try to hunt one of these guys down. Bring that a bit closer to there. And then bring this over here. Oh, we got Deinonychus and Deinocheirus. Hold on. Yeah, they're hunting them down. Ooh. 2 concavenators fighting, but this is more important. This will determine the Deinonychus survival. Alright, the other Deinocheirus are kind of making their way over here, which is good. Alright, we got one Deinocheirus who just died. Didn't really last long, did it? We got 2 Wuerosaurs duking it out, it looks like. We got a fight between a Pseudoceratops and a Wuerosaurus, and a fight between a Stegosaurus and a Changosaurus. 72% against 100%. Ooh. Oh, I think that Changosaurus... Yep, you're dead. That could be food for the Moros Intrepidus. Yeah, not much really happens in the first episode, but once we get to, like, the second, third, and fourth episode, then that's when stuff gets crazy, you know? We got a fight between another Stegosaurus and another Changosaurus. Stegosaurs are tough. You don't want to mess with them. Ooh. We got 63% against 100%. Ouch. It's not looking too good for the or the Changosaur. Not looking too good. Yep, you're dead as well. That one's also dead. So the Changosaurs are not really lasting too long. I think this guy's getting hungry. No, you just got into a fight. I think that's why you're healing up. Yep. Alright, so we got 2 dead Deinocheirus and 1 dead... No, sorry, 2 dead Changosaurs and 1 dead Deinocheirus. And now you're dead. Add a dead Pseudoceratops to the list of things. Meanwhile, we've got the Cryolophosaurs kind of just chilling. I think you're looking for food. There we go. There's plenty of food to go around there. We got Chunkingosaurus going after a Changosaurus. That was an easy meal for the Changosaurus. Alright, so we should be good to go. We got another Wuerosaurus duking it out against a Pseudoceratops. You know, like I said, in the first episode, not much really happens, because there's not very much action going on. Though saying that, it's not looking too good for that Pseudo. 15%. Meanwhile, we've got a fight between a Cryolophosaurus and another Pseudo. Ouch. Yeah, I think the Coelophysis might be getting... Yeah, they're starving now. Yeah, they're getting a bit hungry. Okay, that Pseudo died. This Pseudo died. They're calling off their fight. I'm going to give them a carnivore feeder, those Coelophysis. Oh, we got another Pseudo who is about to die to a woohoo. No, they called it off. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, so yeah, not much happens around here. So with that, I think that's going to have to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.